It will be Kamala Harris's big night. The vice presidential nominee will speak during the Democratic National Convention. On CBS this morning, Jill Biden talked about why her husband picked Harris as his running mate.
Joe really admires strong women, and I think Kamala is a strong woman. She's fierce, she's tough, and that's what we need going forward.
Political specialist Sean Boyd joins us now tonight. You talked with a Colorado woman who knows Harris as a mentor.
A mentor and a friend. Representative Leslie Herod, like Kamala Harris, is a trailblazer, one of only 10 African-American women to serve in the state legislature, and the first African-American gay woman to hold any elected office in Colorado. Women are making progress, but in 2020, nearly 80% of Congress is white and 75% male. Kamala Harris is making history, the first woman of color ever to be nominated for vice president.
She's not only going to show us how far a woman of color can go, she's going to show us straight to the White House.
State Representative Leslie Herod was an early believer in Senator Kamala Harris. Co-chair of her presidential campaign in Colorado, Herod dared to dream that Harris could do what other women had failed to, break that highest glass ceiling.
I supported her because she is a strong woman. She's a woman of color. She is a woman of experience.
But once again, a white man would come out on top.
We talk about diversity and we talk about, having a diverse party as Democrats, but then we don't actually live up to that when it comes to supporting women of color.
In Colorado, only one woman of color has ever held statewide office, and only 14 women total. And in the state's 144-year history, it's had just 4 female members of Congress. Pat Schroeder, the first in 1973. She later ran for president.
My favorite question was, why are you running as a woman?
But it's her withdrawal from the race that made big news. She cried.
Could Kamala Harris cry on stage and it be okay?
Probably not. Probably not. Here I am. I used to always say Kleenex ought to be my corporate sponsor.
When women of color and women show that vulnerability, it's used against them.
But Harris put another crack in the ceiling, standing on the shoulders of those who've come before her and giving a hand up to those yet to come.
She, calls me out of the blue to give me advice sometimes, to lift me up.
Polls indicate she has also lifted the Biden campaign.
I call it the Kamala effect. I mean, the polls went way up, not just in the Black community, not just in the Indian community, not just amongst women, but entirely went up. She's more than qualified to be the vice president. She's got the experience. She's got, the passion, the power, and the love for this country. On top of that, she's got a uniquely American story.
Representative Herod led the fight for a sweeping new police accountability law earlier this year, and she says Kamala Harris called her in the midst of that fight to encourage her. Herod is also part of the video that will air tonight on national TV introducing Kamala Harris. And I will, of course, have a full wrap of her speech at 10.
All right, Sean, thank you. Don't forget, you can find all of Sean's reporting on the Democratic Convention. And next week, the Republicans, too, on CBSDenver.com. She'll have a wrap-up tonight at 10 o'clock.